every day in Ottawa, there is, in every single motel, a sex worker working. 75% of them are under the age of 25, and 3 out of 10 are under the age of 18. So that's a really high number of women under the age of 25 that are being trafficked and sold. They have a whole life ahead of them, but they have a whole lot of hurt that happened to them too. These women that we see and that we work with every day are women that have been overlooked, and we see them maybe on the streets and we think, you know, they have addiction issues. We have no clue of the trauma they have gone through. These traffickers actually make a lot of them dependent on drugs, dependent on them for their everyday life that they need. And so in order for them to move forward, they stay with their trafficker because now they have addiction issues. But we need to get past that, and we need to look at them with the trauma that they've actually suffered and support them. You know, it's not a pretty topic, and it's easier for people to look the other way, but it is happening day in and day out. It's easy to pull someone out of trafficking, but if they don't have the skills and the tools to maintain and live on a daily basis, then they're not going to succeed. So we need to develop those skills with them and work with them to get them ready to actually move out on their own and become successful. A New Day is a residential restorative home for young women 16 to 26 years of age who have been trafficked through sex trafficking. With the women, the greatest need with support is making sure that we always have a place for them to go to. If there are no programs for them, then how do they get help? And how do they have people, you know, come around alongside them and work with them? And so we really need these programs to be up and running. We really need support when it comes to ensuring that they have trauma counseling, that they have attachment counseling, and that they can work through their post-traumatic stress. Like, you cannot imagine trying to go to sleep at night and they are having nightmares after nightmares of all the experiences that they have gone through. So we really need to make sure that these women get the help that they need, physically, mentally, and spiritually.
A New Day doesn't really have room for men to be on their premises because it can be triggering for women, as women have been mostly solicited by men. So for men to be involved, the biggest thing that we can do is, one, educate other people on how purchasing causes this to be available and more accessible and in demand. The other thing is, the biggest thing as what we can do is really help bring education and donate. Services in this field often get looked past because it's not something that people are willing to even acknowledge that is happening.
Something that I hope is, one, the awareness, but the other thing is watching New Day grow. Right now, they only have one home, but it'd be remarkable to see more than one home. It'd be remarkable to see many homes because there is a need.
We have some women that come in that just want to die, but they're still alive today. That's a success story. Other women graduate from the program who have gone on to university, moved out on their own, got a job, and all the things that they never thought they could do before. Nobody deserves to be trafficked, and it wasn't their fault. But once it's happened to you, you have to move forward and you have to move on, and the long journey is yours. It is building them up and moving them on and pushing them forward. And their lives have changed, but it is work. And no one's gonna say it's easy, but it can be done. And we have so many success stories. It's amazing when we see it. And that's what keeps me going.